have accessed Dusk Protocol. Initializing.
In the pantheon of the Black Zodiac, the Torn Prince stands as a testament to pride, rivalry, and the devastating price of competition. This is the story of Royce Clayton, a promising young baseball star whose final game would become his eternal nightmare. The year was 1957, and Royce Clayton was the golden boy of his small town. A gifted baseball player, he dominated the high school circuit with his skills as a star pitcher. His fastball was legendary, and scouts from major league teams had already begun watching him closely. But Royce's talent was matched only by his arrogance. Royce lived for two things: baseball and his prized 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. The car was his most valued possession, a symbol of his status and success. He spent countless hours maintaining it, often challenging others to street races to prove his superiority both on and off the field. One fateful night, after winning an important game, Royce was challenged to a drag race by a mysterious newcomer. The stakes were high. The winner would take the loser's car. Confident in his driving skills and unwilling to appear weak, Royce accepted the challenge without hesitation. What Royce didn't know was that his challenger had sabotaged his beloved Chevy. As the race began along the dark country road, Royce's car spun out of control at high speed. The crash was catastrophic. The vehicle rolled multiple times, dragging Royce's body along the asphalt. Half of his body was torn to shreds, his baseball uniform shredded and soaked in blood, while his prized baseball bat splintered into a deadly weapon. In death, the Torn Prince appears as a horrifying fusion of athlete and accident victim. One side of his body remains handsome and pristine in his blood-stained baseball uniform, while the other side is a mangled mess of exposed muscle and bone, eternally raw and bleeding. His baseball bat, now embedded with sharp splinters and nails, serves as his weapon of choice. Within the glass house, the Torn Prince's presence is announced by the sound of baseball cleats scraping across the floor and the distant crack of a bat. His rage manifests in violent bursts, particularly towards those who display arrogance or overconfidence. The temperature drops dramatically when he appears, and witnesses often report the smell of burning rubber and gasoline. The Torn Prince particularly targets young athletes and competitors, forcing them to participate in his twisted games where the stakes are always fatal. His spirit can manipulate objects with tremendous force, often sending them hurtling through the air like deadly projectiles. As the fifth sign of the Black Zodiac, the Torn Prince represents the destruction of youth and promise through pride. His eternal punishment is to replay his final race repeatedly, never winning, never achieving the greatness he believed was his destiny. The glass walls of his prison often reflect multiple versions of his death, creating a haunting gallery of his final moments. In the hierarchy of the house's spirits, the Torn Prince works in cruel harmony with the angry princess and the dire mother, forming a trinity of youth, corrupted by different fatal flaws. His abilities include creating illusions of sports venues that transform into deadly arenas, where the floors become as abrasive as the asphalt that claimed his life.
Like, comment, subscribe. Check out nerdlegion.net.